Every time you take a bite of your food, an incredible biological process begins. Within hours, that food will be crushed, dissolved, chemically broken apart, absorbed into your bloodstreams, and transformed into energy, muscles, and new cells. But how exactly does your body do it? Let's follow the journey. The food we eat contains large molecules called macromolecules. These include carbohydrates, which provide short term energy, lipids or fats, which store long term energy, proteins, which are essential for growth, repair, and maintenance of tissues. The problem is that these molecules are too large for your cells to use directly. That's why digestion exists. The digestive system breaks food into smaller molecules that can be absorbed and transported throughout the body. Every meal you eat passes through four major stages: ingestion, which is when you take food into the body; digestion, which means you're breaking down food into smaller pieces; absorption, when you're moving nutrients into the bloodstream; and exhaustion, eliminating undigested waste. Let's see how each and every step works. The journey starts in the mouth. As soon as food enters, your teeth begins to chew. This process is called mechanical digestion. Mechanical digestion physically breaks food into smaller pieces, increasing the surface area available for enzymes to work. At the same time, three pairs of salivary glands release saliva. Saliva does much more than just moisten food. It contains an enzyme called amylase, which begins breaking down starches and carbohydrates. This is the start of chemical digestion. Your tongue mixes the food with saliva and forms it into a soft ball called a bolus. And the bolus is then pushed towards the throat and swallowed after. The bolus enters the esophagus. The muscular tube doesn't rely on gravity. Instead, it uses coordinated wave-like contractions called peristalsis. Peristalsis pushes food downwards towards the stomach. At the bottom of the esophagus is a muscular valve called the cardiac sphincter. It opens and allows food into the stomach and closes afterward to prevent stomach contents from moving back up. The stomach is a muscular J-shaped organ. Its walls contain powerful muscle layers that continuously churn food. This continues mechanical digestion. At the same time, glands release hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes. The acid serves several purposes. It kills many harmful bacteria, creates the ideal environment for digestive enzymes, and begins protein digestion. Food is mixed, churned, and chemically broken down for several hours. Eventually, it becomes a semi-liquid mixture called chyme. The chyme is slowly released into the small intestine. Most digestion and absorption occurs in the small intestines. It contains three sections: the duodenum, the jejunum, and the ileum. Although called small, it stretches approximately 6 to 7 meters in length. As chyme enters the duodenum, several organs begin helping with digestion. The pancreas releases digestive enzymes into the small intestine. These enzymes continue breaking down carbohydrates, proteins, and fat into smaller molecules. The proteins also produce bicarbonate. Bicarbonate neutralizes and the acid chyme arriving from the stomach, protecting the intestinal lining and creating proper environment for digestion. The pancreas has another critical function. It produces the hormones insulin and glucagon. These hormones help regulate blood glucose levels throughout the body. The liver is one of the most largest and most important organs in the body. One of the digestive functions is producing bile. Bile is stored and concentrated in a gallbladder. When fatty food enters the small intestine, the gallbladder releases bile. Bile does not chemically digest fats. Instead, it physically breaks a large fat droplet into many smaller droplets. This process is called emulsification. By increasing surface area, the enzymes can digest fats more effectively. The inner wall of the small intestine is covered with millions of finger-like projections called villi. Each villus is covered with even small structures called microvilli. Together, they dramatically increase surface area for absorption. This allows nutrients to be moved across intestinal walls and into the bloodstream. Carbohydrates provide quick energy. Fats become long-term energy reserves. Proteins become building material used for growth and repair tissues. At this point, food has officially become part of the body. Whatever remains enters the large intestine. The primary job of the large intestine is water and reabsorption. As material moves from the colon, water is absorbed back into the bloodstream. The remaining waste become more concentrated as a solid. The large intestine also spends 3 trillion of beneficial bacteria that help maintain the digestive system. If material goes too quickly through the large intestine, not enough water is absorbed. This is the result of diarrhea. If material moves too slowly, too much water is removed. This leads to constipation. Both conditions highlight the importance of proper water balance with digestive system. After all the nutrients and water that have been removed, the remaining material becomes feces. This waste is stored temporarily and eventually eliminated from the body. The final step is called digestion. Every meal you eat undergoes an extraordinary journey, from ingestion in the mouth, digestion in the stomach and small intestines, to absorption through villi and microvilli, to digestion using the large intestine. Your digestion system works continuously to convert food into energy and nutrients that keep you alive. And the amazing part, it does all of this automatically every single day. Subscribe to Students for Health for more journey through the human body.